guys, it is April from Getting Hygge With It. Now, it's been a little while since I've chatted with you. I took a little break after Vlogmas and also my 2018 best and worst of videos because I did too many videos in a very short period of time. And also in a period of time where my life was personally a little crazy. Don't fully know what I was thinking. But I'm back and I am ready to go through the books that I got in January. I got some beauties and I can't wait to share them with you. So let's get into it. So I did not do a lot of book shopping in January because life has been so crazy, but I got some amazing arcs in, and I do have a couple of books that I bought for myself or that I got as gifts. So, all right, let's maybe start with those gifts. The first gift that I got was actually for our anniversary back in December, and then I just didn't haul it. So it's Educated by Tara Westover. I'm so thrilled to have this book. This has been like all the rage. This was on a lot of people's best of 2018s, and their videos, and I've just heard really wonderful things. I have heard a couple of negative reviews as well, but I do want to give it a whirl for myself. I've heard that it's really well written and I just want to know what all of the hype is about. So thank you, Barry, for my anniversary gift. I love it. And then my dear friends, I have a group of girls who are just the best, and during a time where I was basically like sitting on the couch, bedridden, just blah, not feeling my best, they came over and gave me a little care package, and in it was Everything You Want Me to Be by Mindy Mijia. And I'd heard about this book for years and I've wanted to read it for years. I'm actually listening to this on audio right now and I'm really liking it so far. It's very gruesome, and it's a thriller about a girl named Hattie Hoffman, and she runs away one night to start a new life, and then she's murdered. You find that out very early on, so this, like, it's even on the back when she's found brutally stabbed to death. Like, you know that straight away. And I'm really liking it so far. It's a very gritty kind of thriller so far, which is my favorite kind. I really like it when a thriller can go dark, and this one really has. So I'm really enjoying that so far. So I got Everything You Want Me to Be. And then I went to a Value Village, a particular Value Village that I don't go to a lot, and they always have the most amazing books. It's just a little further away from me. And I got one book, but I'm telling you, I would go again all the way there just to get The Clay Girl by Heather Tucker. This has been another BookTube darling. I think more in, is it 2017 or early 2018? This is about a young girl whose father kills himself and she goes to stay with an aunt afterwards and is dealing with that and also growing up. I've heard the writing for this is fantastic, and there's all sorts of little seahorse little illustrations throughout it, and I'm just so happy that I found this, and in like beautiful condition. I love it when you get a book in such gorgeous condition. And if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, it's signed to Robert. I can be Robert. I don't mind, but it's signed as well. And then it was, someone gave it away. I'm thrilled that they gave it away because now it's in my hands. Okay, moving on. I received this one from Raincoast Books, and it's 9 Perfect Strangers by Liane Moriarty. It's her latest book, another thriller. Her books aren't really thrillers, though. They're not like gritty in any way. They are very quick to read, but I don't know if I would put them in the thriller category, maybe more contemporary. But there's always a mystery in it. And in this one, a bunch of people go to a health spa kind of to feel better about themselves and to get in better shape. And very soon after they arrive, they realize something is awry at this spa. I'm very eager to read it. I also feel like this would be a good one to read at the beginning of the year. So I'm hoping to read this one soon. And then a book I've already read. I got it in the mail and pretty much read it right away. It's The Secretary by Renee Knight. This was sent to me by HarperCollins Canada, and they have the best thrillers and horror at HarperCollins. I don't know what's going on over there, but they've got some amazing authors. And so Renee Knight wrote Disclaimer, which I adored. And The Secretary, so I wouldn't classify this as a thriller. Like, I think if people pick this up and expect grittiness or insane drama, they're going to be disappointed in this book. This is much more of a character thriller. And it kind of reminded me of, like, if The Devil Wears Prada was not a comedy and was more of a drama suspense. We are following a secretary who starts working for this woman who owns I think a grocery store company, and she has taken it over from her father. And this woman seems very wonderful from the outside, and as you get to know her, you realize that she's much more manipulative, and she will do anything to get her way. And our secretary will do anything for her employer. And it's just like this terrible combination of these two women. I really enjoyed it. I know that some people have read it and said it wasn't gripping enough, it wasn't exciting enough, but I liked seeing the tension mount and seeing this relationship between them form and knowing that it wasn't going to end well. Because the whole point of this book is that the secretary has been loyal and like the perfect employee for years. I think it was like 18 years, something crazy like that. And then she's not anymore. Like, what is the thing that sets her off? I loved it. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. So that's this one is coming out in February, the 19th of February. So that one's coming out. And then the rest of the books that I have to share with you all came to me from Penguin Random House Canada. We have The Water Cure by Sophie McIntosh. Now, I didn't realize that this came out in Canada later than the UK, because I think people from the UK have been going on about this for ages. This is about a family who have a very strange dynamic. So this family lives kind of in the middle of nowhere. The father seems to be paranoid. He's put up do not enter signs all over the property. And for years and years and years, his daughters have never seen another man other than their father. And one day their father goes missing and 2 men appear with a young boy. And it is about the tension and like, are they part of a cult? Why haven't they seen men before? I don't understand. I'm excited. And it's got a little blurb from Margaret Atwood here saying a gripping, sinister fable. So I don't know if this is dystopian or what to expect, but I'm eager to read that for sure. Another book that just came out, I think in December, was Once Upon a River. This is by Diane Setterfield. She wrote The 13th Tale, which I really enjoyed. So this is her latest. I'm really hoping it's just as good. This is about a young girl who's found dead. This man finds her. He runs into this pub with this dead girl, and everyone's crowding around the girl, and then suddenly the girl comes back to life, and all sorts of people try to, you know, make a claim on this girl that she's theirs or what have you. They'll take her, and it's the story of this little girl and her story, and it sounds really kind of magical. I don't know if this is going to be like magical realism or what, but I think it sounds really good. And this got a blurb from Madeline Miller, who wrote Circe, which I really want to read as well. I still haven't read any Madeline Miller, but that said, Once Upon a River sounds great. Then another thriller. This is The Au Pair by Emma Roux. I love the premise of this book. It's about twins, a girl and a boy. Their mother, like within hours of their birth, their mother throws herself off of the cliffs and dies. And the au pair, which I believe is like a nanny, the au pair vanishes and flees at that point, and everyone in the village have their own thoughts about what happened that night. And we follow we follow Seraphine. How do you pronounce Seraphine? Seraphine. Can you help me? I don't know. When she becomes an adult, she starts to try to understand what happened to her mother. She starts going through her father's things when her father dies and discovers some things that might bring light to what happened. It just sounds a lot like Kate Morton. And also it's meant to be a thriller, so I'm just very excited about that merging. I'm really eager to read that one. That might happen for Thrillerathon. And then the last one is John Boyne's latest, A Letter to the Sky. This is about a writer who will do anything for fame and success, including taking the story of a man that he knows, I think it's a friend. He takes the story of this man and writes it into his novel, and it's about the dynamic between the two and the problem of trying to succeed no matter what. Like, what are your limits? It sounds great, and I love John Boyne. He wrote the Heart's Invisible Furies, which I read last year and adored, so I'm hoping this will be good too. Although, with the Heart's Invisible Furies, you love the main character. Like, he's not perfect, but you adore him and you want only good things. This guy sounds like a complete jerk, so I have no idea. But those are all of the books that I recently got. And that's my latest haul. Let me know in the comments below what the most exciting book that you picked up in January was, and I will talk with you soon. Okay, bye.